Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Paul and Rhino are here. We're drinking James Ready Ale. What can you say? It's James Ready Ale. It's $29 for a 2-4 right now, so the budget beers.
I'm interested, but it's probably going to be gross.
You're drinking another cup, you should love it.
If you're curious, their cap is the same as the 5.5, but red. JR.
I don't think people who drink this care.
Sometimes you do, because usually they have a date on here and you try to collect all the dates.
Paul, could you turn your glass a little? I want to make sure that everybody knows that you actually have the official, there we are, yeah.
They have good glassware, but their beer is shit.
Okay.
Okay, so, James Ready Ale. Actually, it looks a lot like Export.
Oh.
Looks a lot like most golden ales or golden lagers. A little bit of head. That head's sticking around. It's actually sticking around more than I thought.
Oh, smells like urine.
Yeah, but how many budget beers don't smell like urine?
The Lakeport Ale does not.
Okay.
The Lakeport Ale, I like.
Maybe we'll do a blind taste test later on, Lakeport Ale versus JR. But anyway, yeah, it smells like corn and urine.
Yeah.
Just like any budget beer does. I mean, I won't say it's worse than the other budget beers.
It's like rotten corn, though.
Yeah. Just like the other. It's just like I'm drinking Red Baron or anything else. Formosa.
I like Red Baron.
I don't mind Red Baron, but it has to be fresh.
Absolutely.
Let's try it.
There's like no taste to it.
No. There's a little bit of corniness. And
You get the corn, but
little bit of sweetness. And that's about it.
it doesn't taste like an ale. It tastes like nothing.
No.
Slightly flavored piss water.
So, I mean, really? $29 a 2-4. Tastes basically the exact same as Canadian or Bud or anything else is going to. The slightly sweet piss water taste.
What's the ABV?
5.
Huh.
Now, the thing here that I like, right? Now, I know people buy JR 5.5 because it's the strongest of the dollar beers. 5.5 rather than the 5 that most of the others are. Truthfully, for me, I'd prefer this ale as it because of the fact that it really has no taste. The 5.5 has that sugar fortified.
Yeah, it's got that white
swill
trash
taste,
kind of
yeah.
gross. I'm gonna
Where this has no
shit
taste.
in a cup and strain it through a fucking piss hose.
I mean, you're drinking this. You know you're drinking cheap beer. You know you're not drinking it for the taste of it, but it doesn't taste bad, and that's where it wins. It doesn't taste bad.
I just don't like. I don't know about this. I've never drinking this like over a night, but the 5.5 just gives me fucking terrible hangovers, dude. Just 'cause it's got some shit in it. It's just fucking gross.
I'm sure this would too.
Probably.
I mean, these cheap macro beers and even the expensive macro beers put so much shit in their beer that it's not even funny. So, I mean, your hangover's probably going to be bad. But, I mean, if my hangover's going to be bad, I'd rather it be bad on something that doesn't just get gross as you drink it. I mean, I've had 4 mouthfuls of this now, and it tastes the same as it did on the first mouthful.
I don't know. I think I'm liking it less. Because the corn's sticking.
I like corn. Not necessarily in my beer, but I like corn.
It almost tastes like a tortilla shit in my mouth.
Essence of Crest.
So, really, as a budget beer, I'd probably put it at an 8. I would buy it again as a budget beer. As a regular beer, I'd probably put it at a 3.5. So 3.5
As an ale?
Well, that's what.
Oh, it's not an ale. It's just crap.
So 3.5 plus 8 is 11.5 divided by 2. We're looking at 5.75-ish. Not quite, but in
So
there.
I'm just going to stick with the 5. It's, for a cheap beer, it's drinkable.
Yes, it's very
It's
drinkable.
not an ale. If you want an ale, a cheap beer for an ale, don't get this. Get the Lakeport.
Yeah, it doesn't have the flavors an ale should. It's basically a lager saying it's an ale. It's probably just bottom fermented.
It's got a little bit more food coloring in it.
Yeah. Really, it's not a bad beer though. I mean, we make fun of a lot of these lower end beers. This one is not as bad as a lot of them out there. It's fine. It's drinkable.
Yeah, it's definitely no boxer ice.
Yes, it's no boxer.
It's
ice.
not making me angry.
So the next time I go camping, I might just buy a 2-4 of this. I might not want to ever again after that.
Fuck that. Like, if you're going camping, get some decent beer because you're having fun. You know, get some Black Label, some Carbon, OV, the good stuff.
Maximum ice.
No, God, no.
If I was going to go to the little bit higher price, I would probably go with an OV or a Molson Export. Because those are probably my two favorite mass-produced domestic beers. This is good, though. It's good enough that I would drink it again. If I was out with... If I only had $30.
I wouldn't say no. Yeah, if I was broke ass and
if I had $30 and I needed a 2-4,
yeah.
this would be on my list of things I would probably buy. Truthfully, my favorite thing to buy if I only had $30 would be the Nickelbrook Draft, but that means I'd have to get to Burlington first to get it. And that just doesn't happen all the time.
So make it come here, guys.
Way to go, John.
Yeah, what the fuck, John? Anyway, thank you guys. Bye.